We have Opaire here, and this is Lovable Season 1, top 10 entry. I mean, we gotta manifest it. So, here, week 1, I want to be fun. I want people to be laughing, right? We're trying to get a heart, which means a vote. Like, yes, this makes sense, it's awesome. And so I did the copy for week 1 to really appeal to the people, my voters, versus it being the copy that's going to be for my actual uh, members. But we have the header here: your memories forever, ever, forever, ever, bestie. Uh, a play on Miss Jackson, Andre 3000's verse. And then it's log the stuff. I'm actually changing this. It's going to be in present tense. Log the stuff you like, love, or swear you'll never try again, like your ex. And then the categories will be food and drink, places and food and drink, pet stuff. What was the third one? Places. And so my whole thought process behind this is I want people to see that this is not just about food and drinks. This is not just about your pet. This is everything. Everywhere you're going, everywhere you're doing. If I asked you today, being June 2022, I said that so wrong. June 22, 2025. If I asked you what did you do and eat this time last year, you wouldn't know. You wouldn't even know what your breakfast was unless you're like an entrepreneur that's severely into eating the same meals every day. You meal prep so you can kind of know, or you have it logged because you have a private chef, right? Like those are the only reasons is because you are financially able to document that, right? When you are living life on the fly, you're like, oh, probably went to McDonald's, probably went to Cane's, right? But you don't really know that. And so over time, this app becomes really powerful because you're able to then look back. You're able to look back. And what you appreciate. I'm gonna come through it for it. You're able to log those things and look back in a year and go, oh wow, like I was really healthy, And I think that's kind of the part of Opape that I hope that people catch. I caught this with myself. I want to say 6 months ago. Every January, I wanted to gamble. I wanted to play roulette. I wanted to master Texas Hold'em. That's what my thing was. And then in spring, I always wanted to have my own clothing line. I'm always trying to design things so I can wear my own clothes. And so there's always like these seasons of where you're constantly saying, oh, I'm going to finally do. And then you do it for that season. And then by the next season, you don't do it. And so these are those type of patterns that I hope people pick up and they're able to go, is this really what I want? Or like, am I absolutely just like, wasting time? But if it keeps popping up every season, you're realizing, dang, like for 5 years, every spring, I want a clothing line. Well, you probably should start looking at that. And so I'm changing this. I want to show people like I said, the diversity. So we're going to do, I think I'm going to have 3 here. So we're going to have the rainbow roll. We're going to have the pet item here. And this third one is going to be a place. And I just realized we did not create that, but we need to, so that it shows the categories so that people can see the progression. I want people to understand the notes section. It's going to be cool. So bear with me. I got to go back in here. I just realized we don't have. I think we should do. I think we should do hotel. I think people will like that addition because a lot of times you don't remember why you didn't like a hotel. So I think we'll do that. Let's see what hotel name it comes up with. But yeah, so this is me and Guy trying to figure this out. Trying to figure this out because I have to submit this in. I have to submit this in like 4 or 5 hours, but I really don't want to be doing this all morning. But I just want thoroughness. Let's see what he came up with. No, that emoji is horrible. Okay, so we have the cards, and then he did Delana Hotel, Miami Beach, clean sheets, ocean view, late checkout. I like that. I don't want to do clean sheets though. Let's do room service, ocean view, late checkout. I like that. And then let's do note, best French toast, gluten-free options. I like that. Best French toast, gluten-free options. Rooftop pool is quiet. Ask from room 402, which we're not going to have. We're going to have 444 because manifestation. And then no hallway noise. I like that. That's a solid card. That is a super solid card. Oh my God, I love this card. Oh, Bitcoin dropped 2.38%. Holy shucks. That's a big ass drop, man. I mean, I think the market's gonna drop. I think that to me feels like an indicator. That sounds like a real indicator. Bitcoin dropping up back under 100,000. If it stays under 100,000 by the time we get till tomorrow, we are gonna have a market drop. Yeah, I want to do the market tonight. I want to make sure I have that little note there. Anyways, yes, I like that. I like that. Yeah, this is looking so good. Yeah, I think people are gonna get it. I think people are really gonna get it. I'm trying to think what else. So yeah, this is V1, man. Oh, that's what I have to do now. Now we have to see how this works. So we can add a picture, which is not live yet. The categories: bathroom, drink, food, gas station, park, nature. I think those are good so far. So let's pick restaurant. Actually, let's do what's the difference between a restaurant and a store? We need to have, what's another word? Let me see. Because I went to a donut shop. So should that be an option? Because I kind of feel like it needs to be. Yeah, because if I wanted to do donut shop right now, I wouldn't be able to. So the donut shop I had today, I loved it. What did you try? I had a maple. We also need to solve same place, multiple items chosen / eaten. Yeah, because I had more than one donut. I was at Lickin' Good Donuts. Today's date, I was in Pensacola, Florida. Spicy. These are not going to be the quick tags I would want. So let's do, I need to figure out fresh, not too sweet. I don't know how that's not one. And I'll say comfort. Let's pick comfort food as well. And then we'll do the ones that I added. Does it not add it? Okay. And then $2.78 for 2 donuts. Very clean. Also has colache. I think that's how you say that. Let's see where this goes. I don't know where it goes. So let's see. So it said my memory said, oh, there it goes. Wow, that was super fucking cool. Gotta tell Gee. I'm so excited. So I'm going to change the emojis as well. I don't want them to be traditional emojis. I would imagine I would need like a license probably. I want them to be emojis that we personally create, because when we do create like merch, I would love to be able to create our own character emojis and use it and be like, you know, what kind of day are you having, or like whatever we're passing along. So yeah. Oh, I didn't even look at that. No, the tags aren't working. I just realized that. I'm glad he said that, because I just realized that. All right. So I'm asking about custom emojis, adding to categories, because we can't just say restaurant for everything when there's donut shops, there's cafes, there's bakeries. So it does not support uploading custom emojis natively. I need to design them. Okay, so we got to figure that out. Yes, we're going to add. We're going to add that. Yes, exactly. I'm just going to add them to that. And then if someone logged ramen and sushi from the same visit, the memory either gets split or repeated. Not ideal. Allow multi entries per place. Exactly. Because if you want to rate your whole dinner because you loved everything and you're not in town where you can keep going back, you're going to want to be able to put all 6 different items you tried, especially if you did like a 7-course meal or something like that. So possible fixes are allow multi entries per place, add another button when logging so it lets you tag multiple dishes on the same visit. Exactly. On the display, stack cards under a shared header like sushi place. I love the ideas. So yeah, we'll work on the customize emoji later, because now I gotta really think about that. But I want something. People love. I'm thinking like, people love Disney, right? They love a character. People love Duolingo because Duo is a character. People love in Disney Shanghai, or one of those Disney lands, they have new characters, which are teddy bears. And so I'm like, people would love Opape. If it changed your life or was exciting, they would love merch. And so I'm thinking of that. It's like Buc-ee's, they have, like, it's crazy when I'm in other cities, not so much like Orlando, but when I'm in other, Destin, Pensacola cities, I see people wearing Buc-ee merch. Like, people love it. And Buc-ee's is nowhere near Pensacola or Destin. It's far, but people love it. Like, they have their matching shirts on. They love a character. Even in Universal Studios, they have Earl the Squirrel. Like, people really love supporting a character, so we do need to work on that. All right, so here we go. He keeps changing fucking things. He wants to keep changing the wording. It's like, I don't want to reread every line. Like, if I'm only working on problem 5, I don't want to go back to number 1 to see if you changed it. And he always does that. It's like, make a revision on this one part, rewrites the whole freaking thing. Like, bro, look at that. He did it again. Oh, there it is. Okay. This is exactly what I want. Because I like that he said, please verify the fade feels soft, modern, and app native. Exactly. That. 2 lines. Exactly. Food, drink, places. Yes. That looks. See, like, I'm rereading it again, but like, I don't. Like, if we haven't worked on card 1, why am I rereading card 1? I love this. We are missing something, no? What was it? Multi-entry and what else? Food type expansion. See how you gotta. It's probably the only thing I don't like about using AIs, because you have to like manage it. It doesn't just stay smart. It's like the assistant that you're like, oh, you finally get the project, and then like when it comes back, you're like, oh, did you forget all the stuff? Like, it still acts like a human. It's like, oh my gosh. Multi items, food expansion. Oh, it didn't add. Okay, so it did it, but it just didn't add. It didn't add it to. Okay, I'm gonna submit this. Yeah, I think we're ready. I wonder how long it'll take. Let me see. Hold on. 12%. Okay, I'm not gonna do it now. Unfortunately, my battery's dying and I can't get charged for another 15 minutes, so we are going to not have okay. We're not going to update this live, but yes, we are ready for version 1. I don't think it's 1.1. I think it's version 1.2. So let me make sure we change that, because we want to make sure we're sticking with the versions. But yeah, I'm ready to submit. The next part, which I will record after, is going to be submission. I have to create a an intro. I got to create an image so people go, oh wow, this looks cool. And I have to create a intro to let people know. And I also have to create a wait list because I want people to be looking forward to this app. And so, yeah, I'm almost done, but of course it's 10:46 in the East. I have until about 3 o'clock. So we got to get going. I'm hoping to be done by 12 Eastern, 11 Central. So yeah, I'm excited about where we are, and this is going to be an investor winning MVP.